Definitely hope I can choose to start off with a nice coat of paint. Hello everyone, my name is Brother Tongsly, and welcome back to another episode of Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I almost forgot about the sub-name. I might have gotten it wrong in the last episode. In the last episode, we not only helped a man with his estate with being attacked by cursed elven statues, but we also lifted the curse of the spotted wight with the help of one of my viewers who told me to have the soup without the spoon. And the spotted wight is right there as that old lady. And in this episode, we got to not only in the past episode see the entire estate that we have in our control, but now we get to talk to him and we get to bring the Corvo Bianco to its former glory. So let's see if I can do that.
To welcome you once again to the as yet humble confines of Corvo Bianco. When last we met, I did not get the opportunity to present my credentials. With your permission, I shall do so now. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Okay, and I'm not playing Gwent. That's still the thing I don't like in Witcher 3. I'm not a fan of playing Gwent. I'm not a fan. It's too difficult for me.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
I say the house.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompeli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
5,000? Never mind.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibli would so quaintly put it, the rash oft contract rashes.
How about the grounds? How much is that?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more, useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
I say maybe the repair table?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
I could do that. Order a table. I can do that.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive.
Wait 1 day for your armorer's table to arrive. Okay. Rip. A little more. There we go. Oh. That's still the main quest he wants me to do, is to restore the estate. Let's do the Warble one. So, visit Garland in the medic's tent. Let's do that. And I do have Evelyn. So, have my own little place. Would be nice. So let's go to the medic's tent and see what we can do for this guy.
I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Yeah, I'm here to help anyway. I need money. Hope what you have for me is...
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
See if we can guess her symptoms.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
Okay. Makes you think
What
she's
makes you
cursed?
think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
I didn't notice anything else unusual.
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
Okay, what about... Sound might not have been as strange as...
Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Okay, so... Anything else you want to tell me about her then?
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Okay, how about I talk about my reward then?
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
All in! You fine?
Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much.
Okay. That much.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fee somewhat?
Okay, how about that much?
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
50 extra gold, I guess. Tell me about this turn.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
So I'm guessing I have to face not only like some monsters they shove in my face, but possibly also people? Guessing? Pretty bird.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
I guess target practice.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
Hey, we'll start moving.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Hit the red targets. Once more?
I guess I gotta try one more.
Gladly give it another try.
Oh, crap.
Once more?
Alright, so he's just gotta keep asking me once more and all that. I'll just say that's enough.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Alright, horsemanship training.
Let's do some riding. You'll like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
Good thing is I have some really nice upgrades that I've given Roach so
The
far, so I
tourney's
should be
race
good.
differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
I was listening to him while listening to that lady over there talk about a beast and all that, so I am curious on what the hell's going on over there, if it's even a quest at all. Alright, can we hurry up and get to this track? I want to keep my experience buff going.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Mounted combat. Holding down an attack button will trigger slow motion mode, which makes it easier for you to strike your target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from based upon your enemy location. And yeah, slow motion would... Oh, okay. I missed that, apparently.
Whoa there, Roach.
Okay, that's not really too bad.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Nah, I had enough.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Combat training.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Oh, great. I have to deal with someone with a halberd.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Okay, so it's gonna be a team battle, is what he's saying. Alright then.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
You wish to spar? Why not?
Usually very kind, until suddenly she is very unkind.
Courage!
Ah! Okay. May need to do...
Practice fighting a moment longer?
I want to try that just one more time. Make sure I get it down. Okay. Got a little better now.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
No. I'm good.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Alright.
Rafe, son Milton, you left us too soon.
The tent, to the tent, to the tent, to the tent, tent. Hello! I am here to sign up.
Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
I'd rather my own crest. But I want to hear, what did you learn about Geralt of Rivia? I want to hear
I'm
this.
curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Okay, what about this Ravix of Forhorn?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
I'm gonna take my own thing, thank you.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Okay, how about the challenges?
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient.
How about the prizes?
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
do like the sound of sword.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Okay.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I guess Her Illustrious Highness?
I swear on Her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. And I have to wear armor. Oh. Doesn't look half bad. Especially since it's based off of him. In a way, that's like his armor.
That's the Butcher of Blaviken.
Yes. Geralt is the Butcher of Blaviken.
Duck's nipples. Get
That's what I mean.
I wonder who I'm gonna be teamed up with. Oh.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
No, thanks.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
Sun will be in my eyes, but I have the perk of slow motion. I should be... Especially since that'll slow down
Fair
his shooting.
knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red.
May the better man win.
Alright, so he hits blue, I hit red.
Like a lover closely grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat.
That was easy.
Sir Geralt of Rivia had trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
I got a cross. 5 experience!
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
Okay.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Your bow is twitching! I think my medallion's not the only thing that hums. His bow hums and it twitches.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go now.
So I guess we're gonna look for clues now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Patches.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian. Thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks.
Jar of
Thy
concealing
lips
ointment.
like thread of scarlet.
Powerful magic at work here.
Breasts are like
Concealing ointment, large claws.
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here. Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
The flower of chivalry.
You have fun explaining that. Oh. Please tell me they're gonna give me my horse.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Now their names as I shout them aloud, savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall, Linus of Metida,
Oh, they're naming them off here.
Reinfarn of Atra. Hormakaspark of Meicht. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's
So he's the
winner
champion.
of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how Tawnies proceed?
Nah, I don't need telling.
Dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The Tawny's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rivia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Okay. Horse riding time.
Faster.
And he's up! We the
Ah, no! Stupid,
roar, hooves pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
stupid sticky key thing.
Monsters, wildcats.
Keep your eyes peeled for the answers.
On its head.
1, 2, 3. Ready or not, here I come.
Horseshoes.
I shall be famous one day, as famous as you.
Jeez, how much more do I have to do? Getting nervous every time I have to keep going. I missed!
So close! Will he last, endure, and keep pace?
I only missed one dummy. I'm hoping that's still good.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair slip out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
He's eating that apple and all that easily as if he had no wound at all. He's just sitting there all, ah yes, such a grand day. It's like, you are recovering from your injuries, but still you should be showing signs of it. I don't know.
Any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
I say some other time, because I wouldn't want something bad to happen, like, oh, Geralt somehow gets drunk and now I'm gonna have trouble fighting.
Sorry, don't drink while I work.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
You know what? Fine! If it will shut you up.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
He wants to be a dick? I'm going to...
Blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Move it!
Ooh. What's wrong, Prince? What's wrong? Thought you wanted to fight.
That stench.
Up from behind. Not even hurt once.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
At least that shuts him up. And I don't like how each of these tourneys I'm doing, I'm only getting 5 experience. That's crap. I should be getting a really good amount, being that this is a high-level area. Why 5 experience? Come on, devs. 5. That'd be good if I was low level. Nope.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
He's a big guy. And I don't like that they're not allowing me to see what his face looks like fully. I saw a little of it right there. He's bald, that's for certain.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Okay, so he wants me to confront her.
Dome scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian, some kind of maniac.
Ah. Hey.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
Oh. Blade, feigning expenses. 14 ells of cloth, 80 crowns, shoes, dragon skin. 140 crowns, wasting saddle, 280 crowns. Magic cream? What does it for? Huh. Good.
Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
I'm stuck under a bridge. There we go. Get away from me. Back off. Bad kitty. There's a lot of panthers. Why is there so many panthers out here? So many panthers. Anytime you can stop doing that weird jolting. Oh, bad panther, bad panther, bad panther.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Oh, you're making me go through a... What? I'm stuck! So many things to get stuck on in here. White! Uh-oh. Okay, okay. Okay, so white spawn boggarts. Good to know. Not really, but I guess so. Why does part of me have a feeling like maybe Vivian is the bird? I don't know, this bird seems too smart for a normal bird. Or maybe she controls the bird. Whatever she is, maybe it controls the bird. Holy crap, she is the bird. I bet she's the bird.
Sure.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
I say afflicted by a curse.
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
Nope.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
What did it look like?
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
Okay, what happened?
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
Okay.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
Okay.
Alright, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet, truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we return?
I think I will stay here for... Actually, no. Yeah, let's return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
I mean, in my opinion, how she looked in feathers was pretty cool. Whoop! The censor barrier has appeared!
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
That is a pretty bird, though. I will say that's a very beautiful bird.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
I'd rather keep the promise, like, as much as it would probably, like, pain him. I'm just hoping he'll understand. I'm gonna see if he'll understand. Just please let this work.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
No, I want to finish it.
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
That proved him wrong. I am doing it. Oh. Right into it, okay.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
He keeps downing me like a dick. I hope he gets his balls kicked in. Like, literally, someone learn street smarts suddenly. Take your metal greaves and kick him in the nuts.
For our next entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Cross or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene.
So they have regular swords, he has a claymore.
To behold such a crowd on edge, breath baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Alright.
Let us begin! Kraut, Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Look alive!
Woohoo! Okay. My team's getting their butts kicked.
Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on. Inside does he weep for those who have gone. No mercy! No! Hold together!
And they said that I would only hold them back. It seems they're holding me back, because they're all beaten. Okay, I'm not allowed to use Witcher powers. Oh, no. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ha! Heavy blow.
never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious.
Except for my team, they sucked.
As in life, but one champion may reign. Today, he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired Tremender, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Seriously, my team sucked in that whole thing. They all got down. I had to fight the whole enemy team by myself.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of Lasses Tourney.
Alright, this is a big guy.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
They sink the grounds, the titans lock
Woo.
stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled and silent Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip hip hooray!
I got this. Woo!
Drink to foe, a wine for your teeth, a wine for your soul.
As big as your weapon is, you're not gonna get me. I'm lighter on my feet. Woohoo! You missed me. Whoop. 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 Ah! Okay, you got me. One hit. Whoop. Okay, okay. Whoop. I spring on my foot. Ow! Whoop. Okay, strike. Yeah! What? Wait, what's happening?
Geralt of Rivia, this year's champion, a sight to behold. He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail, Geralt! Herald!
He did his own echo.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion.
I got double stacked wreaths on my head.
Laid upon the garter of Her Illustrious Highness Anna Henrietta. Bless the Duchess's grace carried him to the splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk will guard you. The least you should do is wave.
Yay! I got his crossbow, I got his saddle, and I got his sword. Oh, this one was a little bit of a long mission, though.
things, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
Didn't tell him a thing.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Oh, there's a lot of cutscenes. I was expecting a pause or some moment, but no, it's just cutscene after cutscene. You didn't clearing it. Oh.
This is the place.
Alright, this is the place, but I sadly gotta end off this episode here. Very sorry, but I have to because this is going a little bit above the times that I normally like to plan for my recordings. So, yeah, it's quite a bit. But I'm gonna try and shorten them as best as I can. It's just these like missions had like a lot of cutscenes and a lot of stuff to do. I wanted to at least see this mission through to the end of the tourney. I didn't think there'd be all this extra stuff. I thought I would have to complete the tourney quick, then it would be like, oh, now you have to investigate like the cause of like the curse and all that, while no one is like piled up in multiple areas, because I didn't think we'd do it in a public area where there's stuff going on, where we could be spotted and all that. So, I didn't expect that. But it is how it is. So, we're going to have to pick this up in the next episode. So, in the next episode, we're going to find that Oreo egg, and we're going to see about curing her of this curse, even though it looks like she's only going to have 7 years remaining of her own life, which sucks. I kind of would rather they live their life to the fullest, especially her being so young still, but curses are a fickle thing. Not easy to explain, because, I mean, there's only curses known in mythology. It's not like it's an actual thing still happening. Unless it is, then. I don't know them. It's not my forte. But we'll pick it off in that episode. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. And of course, for the new viewers, don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell so that way you guys can stay notified of the content that uploads onto my channel. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and everyone, please have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.
It's delicious.